It is now or never. It is now or never. It is now or never. The Finnish soldiers has now marked 4 barracks owned by the zoo that is occupying Biafran land for strike. For strike, immediate strike. What you people will see in the coming week is going to shock all of you. What all of you will see in the coming week is going to shock all of you. And that is the knowledge you have been seeking. The biggest part of this theory is that in line with what we have faced, in line with what we are doing, is the beginning of wisdom. And everybody must centralize themselves into what is achievable. There's no two ways about it. They have now been able to target several locations that they have warned for so long to depart from Biafra land. If not, they will face the tournament. But they insisted and said that Biafrans do not know what they are saying. And there is more open room for everybody who has intentionally refused to accept any kind of failure that has to do with Biafra. You don't know his blessing in disguise. You all don't know that it is called blessing in disguise. And unless each and every one of you understands that, the better for you. We have come to notice one of the biggest games that is played by those who never saw interest in us, but who would want to, at any given opportunity, compete with those who is 10 times ahead of them. And that's where their pain is. We have continued to rely so much on our natural facilities, making sure that we are not the common enemies. Now, chie for go. Onye ọbụla na-ajụzi kedu ife na-eme. Mana mgbe a na-agwa ndị asị ha gịnị na fa zeele onwe fa, stay away from what belongs to Biafrans. They said no. No ife agbasara Biafra ka fa chọrọ. He said to them, no problems. I see fani ihe a unu na-achọ unu ga-afụkwana ya na nke ikpeazụ a. Mana ọ fụcha ya onye agbakwa n'ọsọ. Because whether you like it or not, those who have continued to pray for their own brothers to live so that they can be able to have good life as well are now back to specific theory. And that's where this thing is sweet. Now they have targeted 4 barracks for strike. And it's going to happen in the coming weeks. Biafra must stand. Even the enemies know that Biafra will definitely stand. It's only going to take some time, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen. And the zoo will see it and it will say, Azonyeba, 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 Azonyeba. Hey! What is sounding now is bigger than their expectation. There's what they call guru forces. A force that cannot be joked with, no matter who the person is, no matter where the person is coming from. This kind of force has remained formidable before this very team decided to make a way of it in a very, very drastic way. I must say without apology that the era for the Biafran victory has come. And just like it is said that one good turn deserves another, that is how one bad turn will equally continue to deserve another. Now there's a special force, for some of you that know, in Finland, that for the sake of PM Simon Eber, it has now been allowed to be deployed and redeployed to Biafra land. I'm not making video for you, don't tell me to speak English. I'm talking to my brothers from afar. My brothers from a very, very far position. And these are the people I intend talking to. Not some nibwants or whatever it is that they call themselves. Because at this point in time, we must hold everybody responsible for what has gone wrong with the Biafran race. And this is what I will keep saying. That Biafrans are already in connection with what it is. So, they deployed more and more and more. And the zoo is complaining. They were complaining first. They wanted to show us how powerful they were. They brought out their generals and their generals were saying, no. Nkama mena yo. Nkama mena onye ke no wo kan na choke. Onye ko no. Who are you? Who are you? What do you represent? Who do you represent? Who formed you? And that's a very simple question. But one thing is that they cannot even answer it. But with time, everybody can now see that the true troublemakers are the zoologic. The Biafran just wants a good environment to trade and to move their loads. Everybody has seen what it looks like. And that's what the truth is. We must continue to play along towards this physical moment, towards this most protected moment, and towards this whole zodiac moment, to let everybody know and understand that enough is enough, and the word is enough for the wise. Every day by day, I keep saying that victory will be recorded in a kind of way that even the zoo will be shocked. Of course, they would be shocked, but one thing is very certain, that the shock they have seen, they saw during Biafran War,